Good evening, everybody. How are you? Good Erev Pesach. In approximately 24 hours, we will be gathered together with our families around a computer screen, about to Zoom everyone else all over the world before Yom Tov begins. And then we sit down for our Seder. Tonight, I'd like to share my remarks, powerful remarks, and dedicate them first, as I just saw flash through the screen, the passing of a very saintly holy Jew, Rabbi Leibel Groner, the Rebbe's personal secretary at 88 years young, who passed away just before Erev Pesach, a holy Yid, a holy soul. And also, in honor, Yibodel L'chaim Tovim, for long and healthy life, to all those who are recovering from COVID-19, and specifically my dear friend Moshe in England, and all the others over here. May Hashem send them all, may God send them all a speedy and complete recovery. Amen. This question is going to be asked, why is this night different from all other nights? Is that really a question we need to ask? Everybody knows why this night is different. We're not with our family, we're not with our friends, we're home, we're lonely, we're quarantined. Maybe we give a very different answer than is usually given. So allow me briefly to review the 15 steps of this Seder, but not as I did last night on Zoom, where I give a class for an hour and a half of the 15 steps, their purpose, their relevance, their customs, their history, but rather tonight just give you a very brief synopsis of how these 15 steps affect us, not just in practice, but moreover, and how they can relate to the COVID-19 has affected us and how we can experience a Seder and come out differently through COVID-19 in these steps. And here we go. Kaddish means to sanctify, to make Kiddush. But Kaddish also means to make holy that which is sacred. Our bodies are holy, but we only have limited control over our bodies. But our soul, our essence, our spiritual element, our spark, our godly spark, that is invaluable, that is eternal. And for that we say, allow me to tap into the godly, the spiritual resources that I know I have here, but I don't necessarily give it the right amount of time or attention. Kaddish, make my life, sanctify my life, make it spiritual, make it special. Orchatz, wash my hands. Of course, we're not just talking about washing the physical elements, but also orchatz, wash your hands from a physical and spiritual. Anything that we struggle with, that is dirt in our life, that controls us, whether it could be a habit, an addiction, whatever it may be by each one of us, right? We ask God, wash it, take that negative element away from us. Wash it away. Allow me to live my life without that struggle. Karpas, which is we take a vegetable from the earth, past the onions, potato, and we dip it in salt water. What is the earth? The earth is something that we take for granted. Each day we walk outside and we jump in our cars and we go off to work. We don't realize that how many people are now walking the earth and how many people are enjoying the earth because we're stuck at home. Take time to plant. Take time to take care of the environment. Take time to recycle. Take time to appreciate Adama. Adama means the earth, and it also comes from the root of the word Adam, which means humans. Our connection to the earth is sacred, so when we dip it in, let's be more cognizant of that. Yachatz, we break the matzah. What does it mean to be broken? So the matzah represents humility, it's flat, and the matzah also represents vulnerability. It's okay to be human. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be scared. It's fine. It makes sense. Why wouldn't you be? It's crazy what's going on out there. And we say to God, we're broken. We're human beings. That heal us, bring us together. Recognize that we're fragile. We have fragile existence. But don't allow that to overcome us and overwhelm us. Please keep us strong and bonded together. And when we do have moments that we feel like we're breaking, give us those in life who can help bring us together. Magid, relate the story. The most important mitzvah of the night is to relate the story of the going out of Egypt. Maybe tonight we can tell our children that we can relate to what happened many thousands of years ago because we're in our own form of Egypt, our own quarantine. Be proud of our history. Tell your children, it says you should teach your children, because of this holiday. This is the beginning of our existence as a people. This is who we are. We've lasted thousands of years, and we're going to be here. Because the past is important to appreciate the present, to have a hopeful future. Rachza, we wash our hands again, very possibly because the rabbis understood 2,000 years ago that we have COVID-19 and we need to wash our hands a few times, not just for those who are OCD, but also to be physically clean. Cleanliness is close to godliness. Moitzi. Motzi comes with hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Motzi is lo alechem levada yichra ha'adam. The Torah says, not of bread alone. Bread represents sustenance. So many of us get up early and come home late and work day and night, 6 days a week, to provide for our family, to bring food, bread on the table, sustenance. We ask God, it's scary times now. The bread that we may have taken for granted, the stock portfolio, the 401k, the business, the job, the employment, the payroll, the bills, the mortgage, the interest rates. Hashem, help me. That I should appreciate and I should work hard to be able to provide, and it should be there. And the economy should heal itself from the struggle that's going on out there. Moitzi matzah. Matzah, I mentioned before, represents humility, but there are two words that the Talmud uses for matzah, really fascinating words. Names that the matzah is given, and these are words that are used in Aramaic. Mechla dehemnusa, which means the bread of our faith, umechla da'asvasa, the bread of our healing. My friends, if there's any two elements tonight, as we enter Yom Tov of Pesach, that we could tap into and hold on to so dear, it would be the bread of our physical healing, to heal the people who are struggling, and certainly to heal Michla Dehemnosa, to give us the faith and the knowledge and the hope and the belief that, please God, very soon this will be over. God will pass over, no pun intended, this horrible disease and allow us to heal. Moitzi Matzah Moror, the bitter herbs. There is no reason for me to even go and explain this one, because sadly, there's so many homes tonight who don't have a father or mother or Bobby or Zaidi. Because either they're not there, because they couldn't make it, or they're ill, or they're passed away. Many leaders of homes, family, matriarchs and patriarchs of family, especially the elderly, have been taken so rapidly and so unfairly from their families. The tears that will be shed tonight at the Seder table are real tears. Allow us to dip in our heart and our soul to the others' tears, because it's not just their tears, it's a collective tears of humanity who are struggling, as a Jewish people, we're struggling with just being able to stay healthy and alive. It's a very different moment in time. And as we dip and we taste the bitter tears, it's not just of the tears of Egypt, of our forefathers, our ancestors. These are tears of today, tears and struggles of life. Korech. Korech is when you take that sandwich from Hillel and you combine all three together. You take the moror, the matzah, the charoset, and you bring it all together, the korban pesach. It represents the good, the bad, and the indifferent. In life, not every day is a picnic, and some days are blessed. But we have to thank God for the good days, and also thank God for the times which are challenging. And we have to recognize that life is cyclical, and we have to balance that. Shulchan Aruch, a prepared table. We come home, we expect food to be there, reservations. Why is my food not hot, not ready, not instant? Comes along the Torah and it says, Shulchan Aruch, you have a prepared table before you. You have a blessed home. Sit down with your family. Each night in my home at 6:15, when I was growing up, we had dinner every single night. Supper, we called it in London. Never did we miss, and the family sat around the table. Now, we chap a little nashir. Sit down with your family. Put away the electronics. Look at people in the eye and talk to them. And I'm speaking to me too, to do that. Shulchan Aruch, look, sit with your family, ask them, tell me a memory that you have as a child, a recipe, a song, a tune, a custom that you did. Share that with the children, with your family. It's so important. Tzafun, where we eat the afikomen. The afikomen represents that which is hidden, and we ask God that the things that are hidden from us in life, like those who are hidden from us, people that we don't talk to, family members that we don't reach out to that we should, people that we should care about because either we're indifferent or we're too busy or we don't care enough. Allow the hidden part of my emotion, my empathy to come out and be revealed. Find within you the tzafim, the afikomen, and bring it forth to another person. Find within you your spiritual element. Find within you the virtues that God blessed you, each and every one of us, with, and bring it forth. Reveal it. Berach, give thanks. Of course, it goes without saying that we give thanks to God, but this thanks is more powerful. This thanks is to have appreciation for the little things in life and for the people that perform them. I keep sharing about the medical workers who dedicating their lives, and today again we gave hundreds of masks to the hospital. Thank you. But thank people who see you in the morning and say something nice. Send them a text, thank you. Pick up the phone and say thank you. Thank you goes a long way. We don't forget that. It makes us feel good, and it makes us be appreciated as well. Berach, Hallel, give praise. The Torah says, Kishem shemavarchem ala toiv, kach mavarchem ala ra. The same as we make a blessing on positive elements, we make a blessing on sad news too. When somebody passes away, we say a blessing, thank you, you're the true judge, Baruch Dein Emet. And when we hear good news, we say Mazel Tov and Baruch for that. So here, we say to God, thank you, even though we've gone through a rough patch, a rough period, thank you for allowing me to sit at this Seder with my family, even if I'm alone, or even if I know future I'll be with them, but thank you for today. And Nitzah, which is when we complete, we ask ourselves, have we fulfilled our purpose? We're sent down here into this world for a purpose. Am I fulfilling each day our purpose? My purpose, your purpose. We don't have to wait till after 120 to be asked that question. Each day, at the end of the day, when you wake up to when you go to sleep, ask yourself, what have I done that I know I've fulfilled my purpose as a human, as a strong human being, as a mensch, as a proud Jew connected to Torah and mitzvahs? And what have I done to make this world a more purposeful, a more spiritual, a more godly, a more beautiful, a more humane place? So my friends, please try and adapt, think about these 15 elements into our lives. And may God please give us a restful, a healthy, a purposeful, a spiritual Chag, that Lashana Haba B'Yerushalayim. Next year, please God, we'll all be in Israel. Hopefully with the coming of Mashiach, we'll be able to enjoy Yerushalayim, HaKodesh. 5-star hotels, taking care of, standing by the Kotel, davening, offering up the Korban Pesach, so we don't have to clean, we don't have to shop, we don't have to schlep, we don't have to be in quarantine. I know tonight was a little longer than usual, but please try and implement these 15 elements into your life. Make them part of your day. Begin with it, by beginning with making it part of your Seder. I wish you a good night. I wish you a happy Chag. Hopefully something fell. Hopefully I will have a chance to also share a brief word with the family, with my family, to you tomorrow before Yom Tov. Chag Sameach, everybody. Chag Kasher V'Sameach, Aziz and Pesach to all.